What's up? What's up? What's up? We are back again with another Talk to Me Tuesday, real talk with real people. And remember, this is real talk with real people. So I want to hear from you. Don't be afraid to hit that button if you want to join and if you have an opinion to give. So today's topic that we are going to talk about is respect. Everybody wants it. Everybody demands it and says that, they deserve respect. But in all honesty, where has it gone? Okay? Because there are a couple times that I have been in a situation where I'm like, what is going on? Where are the manners? Our kids don't have manners anymore. People, period, don't have manners anymore. So we're going to talk about it. And we're going to come to a solution as well. It's not just going to be chitter chatter. We're going to also talk about a resolution to the problem. So I like to give you guys a couple of facts. What is respect? For those of you that do not know, I'm going to let you know what respect is, because I think that a lot of times we get it confused with ego or confused with, how a person should talk to you or whatever. But we all know that respect can be an idea that a lot of people think they know the answer to, but don't really know because we're not seeing it. We're not seeing it. The statistics say that 79%, so that's nearly 8 out of 10 people when they were surveyed, said that they don't feel that there is respect. Okay, so that's a big, broad horizon of people who don't even understand what respect is. So, what is respect? Acknowledging the value and uniqueness of others, being mindful of their feelings, and at the same time trying to put yourself in their shoes. So, are you putting yourself in people's shoes? Are you being mindful of what makes them different and what makes them unique? Because everybody's different, everybody's unique. So are you mindful of that thing? And then do you value what they bring to the table, what their uniqueness brings to the table? Do you value that? So remember, if you have an experience or if you have an opinion, I want to talk to you. This is real talk, real people. So I want to talk to you and hear your opinion on it. And thank you guys for watching. Make sure you show some love and share. If you have somebody that you want to invite, go ahead and invite them. I appreciate all the love, okay? So, a story. I want to give you guys a story. I'm at the library with my kids. And y'all know I got 3 of them. So I'm at the library. And they're sitting down watching a magician. And I'm right there with my little baby. She's in front of me. And this kid nearly steps on her arm, trying to get past her. No excuse me, no, oh sorry, none of that stuff. Then he's trying to get a book behind me and he just pushes me out the way. So this little kid, I can't jump on him. He ain't my kid, I can't go off or nothing like that. But what shocked me the most was that I turned around and his mama was right behind me. So I'm like, what, what's going on here? Like, is this what you teaching your kids? Are you like literally teaching your kids to not respect their elders or other people, period? Because there was no excuse me. There was no, can I please move behind you or anything like that. And there was no sorry for almost stepping on my kid's arm. So we're going to talk about respect as far as, do we respect ourselves? Do we respect marriages? Do we respect men, women, vice versa? Because it goes both ways. And do we respect elders? Do we respect authority? Okay, because it's a wide range. It doesn't have to necessarily be respecting for your friend or whatever. It's respect all around the board. Where has it gone? There are too many incidents that we run into where it's just blatant disrespect, okay? There are no manners being used. There's no please. There's no thank you. I see a lot of people, a lot of guys post on Facebook where they have opened a door for a woman, okay? Respecting the fact that she's a woman, trying to open the door, and there's no thank you given. She just walks in and then it's like, but whatever, you were supposed to do that. So what I want to say is respect is not something that people are just going to give you. You have to earn it. But you can also get respect by giving it. It's like respect is just not going to automatically be there for you, but you can give it. So what happened to being polite? I mean, we don't even be polite anymore. I was really shocked to see that his mother was right behind me. You know, the fact that I'm thinking, okay, this little kid by himself or whatever, but his mother was right there. And it was nothing wrong to her when she saw his actions. There was nothing in her mind that was wrong with that situation. So that also makes me think, what are we doing at home? I know y'all saw that viral video of that little girl who was tearing up the classroom when her teacher said something that she didn't like. She tore up the whole classroom, throwing stuff, you know, all of that, a whole fit in the classroom. So that right there, she doesn't even have respect for authority. She doesn't even have respect for her teachers, okay? So what happens when, I know you guys saw, there was also a video where there were some teenagers, there were about 4 teenagers, and they were randomly walking up to people. So one of them walks up to an older man. He's just standing there. I guess it was his normal time to walk or whatever. So he was just standing there walking. They walk up to him, and the young boy punches him, knocks him out flat. No, there was no words exchanged. They were doing it for fun. So what is going on with, we don't even have respect for our elders anymore. An older man who knows how long this man has lived on this earth, who knows how many things he's went through, and now he has to just get punched just for walking. Like, we don't even respect our elders. We hear so many stories about clubs getting shot up, or, you know, you're just there and your kids can't even play outside no more because you don't know when a shooting's gonna happen. We don't even have respect for life, okay? We don't respect each other's life. You know, when that video of Extension came out and, you know, he was passing away on video, no one even, you know, the comments that were on there were so terrible, you know, making jokes about this guy. Like, where's the respect for his family? Or the fact that he belongs to somebody. Somebody's going to be sad behind his death. Where's the respect? So, is there any time that you felt you were disrespected? Because it happens in the workplace. It happens when we're just shopping. I had a lady the other day reach over my food. She reached over my food to grab something. I don't want your deodorant clumps in my food. Like, have respect for my space. Have respect for my plate. What is going on? So, the question that I ask is, has there been a time where you felt disrespected? And how did you handle it? You know, how are you handling the disrespect that you guys are running into? We also see on social media, we see it on reality TV, the women half naked, I mean, demanding payment or money for vagina. Like, you don't even respect your body. We don't respect our bodies. We don't respect what we're bringing to the table. We're demanding that a man has a certain amount of money before we can even be dealt with. And y'all know that's prostitution, right? Like, that is definitely prostitution, okay? I ain't trying to hurt no feelings or nothing. But if you're demanding that somebody has a certain amount of money before you fool with them, or they have to pay for you, that, my friends, is prostitution. So, when we see marriages, this also comes into play with marriages, because you see a lot of people saying that, you know, side chicks or side dudes or whatever, we kind of glorify the side chick, side dude kind of thing. So there's no respect for relationships. There's no respect for marriages anymore. There are men that's having babies outside of their marriage, and it's, you know, instead of it being dealt with, it's a joke to certain people. You know, they find that it's a joke, and that's also dealing with respect. Because if you don't respect your woman, it's easy to step out on them. If you don't respect your man, it's easy to step out on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't respect your marriage, it's easy for somebody else to come inside of it and to tangle things up. So I do want to hear from you guys too as well. You know, what are some incidents that you have dealt with as far as respect? It can be in the workplace. It can be in your home, you know, authority, because we have problems with authority respect in life. They're just taking lives left and right. We see it all the time on the news, where they don't even give you a chance to say anything, to do anything. It's just automatically, you're out of here. You know, they're firing before they even let you speak. So they don't even, you know, that's to the point where innocent people are being killed, where life life is not respected. You know, a person walking and talking and breathing is not important anymore. They'll take it out of here like it's no problem. You know, you can't even go have fun. A lot of folks do not respect themselves, let alone anyone else. That is true. I think the number one issue is that we don't respect ourselves. Because if you have respect for yourself, it will be easy for you to give it to another person. You know, it will be easy for you to watch what you're doing, watch what you're saying. You know, I saw a video where, and this is something else I wanted to talk about too, but it will be at another time. I saw a video where a woman, you know, was going off on her guy, and she mushed him in his head. Just mushed him in his head. Like, no respect for his personal space whatsoever. And when he reacted and slapped her, he was judged. You know, he was the one that was said was wrong. But I want to turn it back on her. If she had respect for this man, then she would have never even been putting her hands on him. Because what can you expect? What can you honestly expect? I'm going to be in your space. I'm going to be in your face. I'm going to actually disrespect you and put my hands on you. But I don't think anything else is going to happen in return. So where is the self-respect? Where's the self-respect? Like, we have completely turned into a disrespectful people, a disrespectful country, a disrespectful time. And I know it's not like it's just now happening. It's been going on, but it is crazy now. We don't say, when you're talking to your elders, I was taught that you have to say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. If they're older than me, I'm addressing them by, I don't care if we're co-workers and you're older than me, I'm going to call you Mrs. So-and-so, Mr. So-and-so, because you're older than me. It's respect. I have another comment here. In the Black community, people learn what respect means from Ratchet TV. Sad but true. And Steve, that is something else that I want to talk about. That kind of does tie into what you're saying, is that what we are portrayed as is very disrespectful. When you look at those TV shows and you look at the news and the media, how we are portrayed as a people is very disrespectful. And we have not done anything to stop that, because I have encountered disrespectful people, and it's like we're proud now. We're proud to be disrespectful. We're proud to be rude and arrogant and all that. We're proud when we should be proud to be respect, because back in the day when they were up there fighting for us, it was a respect thing. There was Mr., there was Mrs., there was thank you, there was please, there was manners. And now we're not even instilling in our kids manners. We're trying to be cool. I've encountered a lot of people who want to be the cool parent, because all of this stuff it starts in the home. It starts inside of your home. What are you teaching your children and putting out into the world? What are you showing them? What are you letting them know? Because when you talk to my kids and you call their name, they're going to say yes. They're going to say no. They're going to say a lot of stuff. They are not going to be like, huh? What? Disrespecting you. It's not going to happen, because I don't play that. So do you play that? Is it okay for you? Because if they are disrespecting you, they are also disrespecting other people, other kids, their teachers, and it grows into this big ball. Thank you. My contacts broke, and I have to get a whole nother prescription. Eye exam, all that stuff, and I just haven't done it yet. So I'm trying to keep it with the glasses, because if you know me, you know I don't fool with these glasses unless I'm about to go to sleep or something. But thank you. Thank you. So thank you for the compliment. I'm actually trying to do these glasses, okay? Because I'm ready to snatch them off real quick, but I can't see. If I don't have them on, I wouldn't be able to see you guys' comments and stuff. Behavior is learned, and if not corrected, it will become a natural habit. Sometimes people do not even realize they had bad behavior, and that, yes. In fact, in the Black community has lost the message and philosophy of the men and women of the 60s and 70s. Yes, that is also another topic I want to talk about, because I feel like if they were here, you know, some of our grandparents are still here, and some of our great-grandparents are still here. But think, you know, the ones that actually fought and were getting sprayed on and were getting chased down by dogs and were getting beaten, you know, and getting kicked out of restaurants and buildings and stuff. if they saw us now and the way that we have taken how hard they worked for us to get respect, how hard they work for us to get respect, and how we don't even respect ourselves, they would be, I feel like they would be so just saddened, really, really saddened, by what's going on or whatever, and by what is being shown, because we used to be, we're fighting for respect, yet we don't respect ourselves. It don't work that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to respect ourselves for others to respect us. If we act like monkeys and we act like animals and we standing on top of restaurants, dancing on top of the restaurant and going in there tearing up the restaurant, why would they respect that? Why would anybody respect that? I don't even respect that. So why would anybody respect that kind of behavior? Why? It's like, oh, you gonna respect me, you better respect me, but then you're jumping on top of Dunkin' Donuts, knocking over all the donuts and stuff. Like, how? Please explain to me how those kind of actions are going to lead to respect. I just want to know, because if it does, if that's true, then tell me I'm wrong. I would appreciate it. You can tell me I'm wrong. If those kind of actions are going to lead to us being respected as a people, then tell me, okay? Because I'm sure I can admit it when I'm wrong. So I know that you guys, when I said that I was going to bring up, hello, thank you for tuning in. When I said I was going to bring up stuff, I also, want to discuss resolutions. I don't want to just come on here with you guys every Tuesday and us talk about different topics and we never talk about a solution. We just talk, and because anybody can do that. Anybody can hit that button and talk. Anybody can hit that button and, bash men or bash women or bash black people or bash white people or whatever. But are we coming up with a solution? Are we coming up with a plan of action, And that's why I open it up to be real talk with real people, because I don't want to sit on here and just tell you my opinions. My opinions are my opinions. That does not necessarily mean it's true. So what's true for you? What's your opinion? What do you think about the situation? What has happened to you and how did you handle it? Because there are other people who could learn, have you been disrespected and how did you handle it? Because when I look back and I saw that lady and I saw her kid and how, he treated me and kind of pushed me to the side and like I stepped over my baby. My first reaction was the old me. And the old me is turned up, okay? I would have went all the way smooth off on little boy and mama. But the new me approached it in a different way. I was like, excuse you. It's okay to say, excuse me, If your mama ain't gonna teach you, I guess I have to say something, because maybe she's not aware. Maybe she doesn't even recognize it as being rude or disrespectful. So let me tell you, the proper thing to do is to say, excuse me. Are you correcting people who disrespect you? Are you correcting people who you see disrespect other people? Because with we always do this tit for tat kind of thing where when a woman tries to correct a man, then the man's like, well, what about this? Or what about this? And then, or if a man is trying to correct a woman, it's like, well, what did you do? What about you? So we definitely have to stop the tit for tat kind of thing. And if you wrong, you wrong. Just correct it. Men, if you see another man disrespecting a woman, correct him. Maybe he don't know. Maybe he doesn't know that that's disrespectful. And it's vice versa. Women, if you see another woman being disrespectful, like that video, somebody should have called our girl out. Like, nah, you can't be all in his face like that. You can't put your hands on him like that. Or do you have friends that are telling you, you know what, you're wrong. You're not doing the right thing. This is not right. Do you have friends that do that? Or are you just left to be crazy and do crazy stuff? The guy that's dancing all on the top of the thing and knocking over all the plates and stuff, where are his parents at? Where are the people level-headed enough to say, maybe you shouldn't be doing this. Maybe you shouldn't do that. Maybe that's not right. We don't have that person anymore. We don't have that. People are too afraid to say stuff now. People are too afraid to stand up and say, look, you're being rude and disrespectful. The women that we see on TV, basketball wives, I like basketball wives, but it portrays our women as catty and disrespectful, and it glorifies it. So other women think it's okay to behave that way. Whereas if we went and said, you know what, where are the shows that show respectful women? Where are those shows at? If we demanded that they put that kind of stuff on air, the things would change. If we demanded that they show us in a different light, things would change. But yet and still we glorify disrespectful behavior. And that's all we're going to get is disrespected. Nobody's going to respect us. Nobody's going to care about what we have to talk about or listen to us or any of that stuff. So as far as marriage, I see a lot of people talk down about marriage as well. And it's like the respect for the people that are married is gone. The ancestors will be disappointed because of the sacrifices that had to be made. But as a people, we are lost in so many ways. So we need to heal and fix bridges that have disconnected. Let me see. Hold on. It went off on me. And take the time to teach and share knowledge. And it's not always easy to help others because some people do not want to change or to be corrected. I personally myself first, and then I protect my personal space. Yes, that's something that's very important. Is that we have knowledge. A lot of us have knowledge, and we have understanding, and we have these different things that we have dealt with in life. But nobody speaks on it. We don't want to help tell the next person. Our younger generation, they don't even know our history. It's a sad thing to say, but I myself know for a fact that they are not teaching our history to our children. So they're coming into this world demanding something that our ancestors earned. They're coming into this world demanding to be treated a certain way, but they're not giving that. They're not showing that. And our ancestors said, you're going to respect us. We respect ourselves, so you're going to respect us. And they, a lot of the times when you encounter a young person, in your head, you're like, oh, they're disrespectful. But you don't correct them. You don't say anything to them. I'm going to correct you. I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you're a teenager, whatever. Somebody needs to tell you. So if you have the knowledge, I feel like you would do better. I feel like if you knew and you understood, you would do better. So in the instance with the library incidents, I could have left it alone and not said anything. But I feel like if I'm the only person that this boy hears it from, at least he hears it from me. And maybe that will make him do something different the next time. You got to know better to do better. And a lot of the times we're just leaving our young people to kind of go on their own. We don't need to be friends. You're not supposed to be a friend with your child until they are 100% self-sufficient. Then you can be their friend. Then you don't have to parent them anymore. But while they're growing up, they don't need a friend. They got their people in school. They got the kids around the corner and all that stuff that they can be friends with. While they are growing up, they need to be parented. They need to be taught manners and right from wrong and how to respect their elders. When they respect you, they will go out and respect others. When you teach them how to respect themselves, they will go out and respect others. So for yourself, how do you talk to yourself? That's the biggest question is, if you want to know, do I have self-respect? Do I respect myself? How do you talk to yourself? When you look in the mirror, what are you saying to yourself? When you wake up in the morning, what are your thoughts to yourself? Are you like, good morning, beautiful. Hello, beautiful. You got this today. Are you being respectful to yourself? Will you not allow certain things to happen? Women, do you respect your body? Your body's your temple, correct? Tell me if I'm wrong. It's cool. I have myself had to go through a learning experience to learn how to respect myself and how to treat myself in order to get the right treatment. When you're like constantly encountering disrespect, you have to look at yourself. Everybody that interacts with you is being disrespectful, and you wondering why you don't get respect. Do you respect yourself? Are you talking to yourself in a respectful manner? Because if you respect yourself, you will attract people that respect you. If you're getting out respect, you will attract people that respect you. You will attract that kind of respect. It's all about how you think about yourself. And it's how you think about others. If you are coming at people with respect, you are going to get it, guaranteed. If they don't, then what are you supposed to do? You don't then turn around and disrespect them. No, you kill them with kindness. You kill them with respect. You kill them that way. You don't turn around and then disrespect them, because then it's just going to come back. You don't want that. You want to stop all that. You want to kill them with kindness, kill them with respect, show them how to treat you. So do you respect yourself? How are you talking to yourself? How do you talk to others? What are you saying in your head? That's a big part of it. Do you respect your spouse or your significant other? How do you talk to them? What are you saying to them? Do you respect their thoughts and opinions? Do you respect what they're going through? Do you hear them? Are you listening when they talk? Do you respect your elders? Do you encourage them? Do you learn history from them? Our ancestors are leaving us. Our great-grandparents and grandparents, they're passing on. Did you learn anything from them? They have so much knowledge, so much history that they can give us. Because if you know better, you will do better. If you know your history, then you know what to do to stop it from happening again. But if we're not even talking to them, how do we know anything? How are we learning anything? Do you respect your elders? Are you listening to them? Are you being helpful to them? Do you even notice them? Do you notice them? Do you see them? Do you see people? Are you inside your own bubble, or do you see other people? So when I said that we're going to talk about stuff, and I want to hear you guys' opinions, and I'm going to speak too. But as far as resolutions, I want to talk about resolutions too. I want to get into what can we do to counteract what goes on. What can we do to fix some of the issues that we complain about? A lot of times we complain and we hashtag it, but we don't do anything about it. We don't try to change it. You can go out into your own community and change things. One person can change things that are going on or whatever, but just don't be silent anymore. I do positive affirmation in the morning and meditation. I am honest with my flaws and I work on them daily, and I do not live my life taking life personal. I give space to make mistakes and be imperfect. Yes, I love that. I like to say I am perfectly imperfect, okay? Because nobody is perfect. We know that. But what makes you perfect is that you're not perfect. So perfectly imperfect. I love to say that. And that's very good advice. Positive affirmations in the morning, in the afternoon, at night, meditation, stopping for just a moment and a quiet time. It doesn't even have to be that long, you guys, but just stopping for a moment and getting yourself back centered. Because a lot of the times when stuff happens, we just keep going. We keep going. You encounter disrespect, you consume it, and then you go spew it out to the next person. You don't stop. After something happens, stop for a moment. Take a beat. It's okay to take a beat. You don't have to consume it and then spew it out, because all it's going to do is create a domino effect. You're going to spew it out to the next person. They're going to spew it out. They're going to spew it out. So stop for a moment. That daily meditation is very good for keeping you centered and balanced. Prayer, whatever works for you, okay? Whatever works for you. Prayer, stop and pray about it. If something happens, stop and pray about it. Before you jump into that situation, pray about it. What am I going to do? Whatever works for you. Meditation, prayer, spiritual guidance, whatever works for you, because I don't judge. I don't know. I don't have the answers, honey. I can just tell you through my experiences and through my learnings, what happens. So I don't know it all, but I do know for a fact that if something happens and you take it in and you don't deal with it, it's going to come out. And then if you put it on to somebody else and they don't know how to deal with it, it's going to come out again and come out again and come out again. Do you respect yourself? Do you respect your spouse or your significant other? I don't care if it's your boyfriend, girlfriend, your husband, wife, whatever. Do you respect them? Do you listen to them? Do you encourage them? Do you congratulate them? Are you helpful? Are you saying thank you and please? If a guy opens the door for you, because we all like to say it's dead and all that stuff, and that they don't do that, but they definitely do. If they open the door for you, do you stop and see the person and say thank you? if someone says hello to you, do you keep a mug on your face? Or do you say hello back? Not everybody is trying to holler at you. Okay? Some people are really just nice and want to say hi. It's nothing wrong with saying hi back to them. What are you giving out? What are you putting out? What are you putting out? Are you putting out a disrespectful attitude? Are you giving disrespect? Because if you're constantly complaining about people being disrespectful around you, I am convinced it's you. I'm convinced. I am convinced. If nobody treats you with respect, I'm convinced it's you and what you're saying inside of this thing. I'm convinced. So, stop the tit for tat. We don't have to go back and forth about, oh, well, men do this, women do this, well, you did that, so that's why I did this. Stop the tit for tat. We don't need that no more. We don't need it. It's hindering our progress. We don't need the tit for tat. If you see another man being disrespectful, correct him. If I see a woman being disrespectful, I'm a corrector. It's all out of love anyway. If anyone opens the door, not just a guy, oh my goodness. Yes, and that's, okay, let me take it back. Let me bring it back. If anyone opens the door, say thank you. Don't nobody got to open the door for you. Nobody has to hold the door for you or open the door for you, or they see you come and hold the elevator. They don't have to do that. But if they do, it takes not even 2 seconds to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that. Good morning. The times of saying good morning, if you go into a room and other people are in the room, I heard that, if you go into the room, the people in the room are supposed to say good morning. Or that, you're supposed to say good morning. What does it matter? If it's morning time and you're walking in there, what's wrong with saying good morning? What's wrong with saying good afternoon? What's wrong with saying hello? Hi. Hello. How are you? Hi. Hi. Hello. Do you know how that would be to some people if you just stopped? Hold on, guys. Hold on just a second. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I had to get it together. My Wi-Fi had clicked off. Okay, you're right. What we put in is what we manifest. Yes. So just imagine if, you saw a person and you see them, you're running to the door. They hold the door for you and you're like, thank you. Do you know how much good things you have created now because you show gratitude? There is nothing wrong with showing a little gratitude. There's nothing wrong with being kind. Be kind and you will get it back to you. Be nice. Hold the door for other people. It's okay to hold the door. It's okay to, you see that elevator and put your hand. We're so like, oh, I don't want to be in there. I want to be by myself. I'm team by myself, blah, blah, blah. No, you don't. We were not created to be alone. We were created to be talkative around other people, feed off other people's knowledge, speak to other people. We don't have to be so secluded. If you were supposed to be secluded, you'd have been on the earth by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Like, what? It does not hurt to say hello. What happened to just the basic manners? The population doesn't speak anymore. It is just sad. Yes, it is. It's sad. More people need to just say hello, thank you, excuse me, please, good morning, thank you, excuse me. The lady that put her arm over my plate. Honey, if you would have caught me a couple years ago, it'd have been a whole problem. But I am a better person now. So I just took my plate and duck and dodged her deodorant balls. Even when you go into the store, when I go to the store, I ask the cashier, how's your day going? And I treat them like they are people. Yes. A person's job does not say who they are. Because they are working there does not mean they are obligated to serve you. They are working there as a job just like everybody else. That's their job. But they do not have to be obligated to serve you. They're not your personal servant. I say before they even get it out of their mouth, I say, have a good day. The other day, I was at Pizza Hut and a lady came in there. And I guess her order was wrong or something like that. But the guy I was so upset because the guy was being so nice to her. He was expressing that it was his fault. He was sorry. But he needed her phone number. She had to go out and get her phone. And the whole time she's being so rude to him. And it wasn't even his fault. She had to go. She left her phone. She had to go get her phone. So the whole time she's being rude and, just going off. And she's like, well, I guess I'll go get my phone, blah, blah, blah. Why do you have to be like that? This man is working. He is offering you customer service. He's being nice. He didn't have to be nice because I would have been told her to go on. She can take the pizza and shove it, all that stuff, whatever, because of the way she was acting. But this man had already been through a long day. He was trying to explain to her that he has had a bad day. He's messed up some stuff, he's just trying to get it back together. And instead of her seeing him as a human, seeing that this man is a human being and offering some sympathy and offering, some comfort, she gave him more. She went off on him more. So before I left, I told him, have a good day and don't let anybody stop you from having a good day, because we don't know what these people go to. You don't know what somebody's going home to or what somebody is dealing with inside their mind. You don't know. So what is so wrong with offering kindness? What's wrong with offering kindness? And if you respect the person, it would be easy. It would be easy to do. So I just want to tell you guys a couple things that you probably will be shocked to know that just offering a little bit of respect can do. Respect can fix marriage. If you respect your spouse and you understand them and you trust them and you listen to them, it can do so much for your marriage. So respect can change your marriage. Respect can bring calmness back to the classrooms. If the student respected the teacher, there wouldn't be outbursts. There wouldn't be a kid tearing up the classroom. It wouldn't happen because they would have respect for their teacher. Respect can save lives. If you had respect for human life, you wouldn't go shoot up the club. You wouldn't go shoot up the sidewalk where kids could be playing, where people could be standing and talking. If you had respect for human life, half of the stuff wouldn't happen because you respect life. If we just offered a little bit of respect, I think now it says that respect may even be more crucial than love. How can you show love if you don't respect the person? So respect can be even more crucial than love. At this point in time, I like to say spread love, but I think at this point in time, respect may be more crucial than love. It may be more important right now than showing love is to show respect. The bottom line is respect yourself. Respect, if you give it, you will get it. But it all boils down to you have to respect yourself. Once you respect yourself, you are showing it to other people. It would be no problem for you to show it to other people. So what can we do to change it? What can we do to fix it? It starts with yourself, and it starts with your home. Respect yourself. Teach it to your children, and they will take it out into the world with them. Okay? Because it got dropped somewhere. The ball got dropped, but it's okay. We can pick it back up. Respect yourself. Respect people around you. Just see them for who they are. And respect the fact that not everybody has the same opinion as you. And not everybody moves the same way you move. Well, thank you guys for tuning in with me for another Talk to Me Tuesday. I'm definitely going to have this again. Probably next Tuesday in the middle of the week. Maybe Sunday or sometime before then, I will announce the next topic. I do have topics for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And thank you to everyone that was watching and tuning in with me. And thank you for the comments, you guys. We got to do better. I think that it all starts with us. The topic for next week is actually going to be about reality TV. And I'm thinking that I want to... I don't want to kind of go in just one aspect of it, but I do want to go with reality TV. Is it damaging the way that we are being viewed? Is it damaging the way that we are being viewed as far as how the world looks at us and sees us? So true. You can't love a person if you do not respect them. It is the same for the community. Yes, it is. It definitely is. And I think we can fix it. We can change the way that people are. Because all we have to do is talk about it. That's the first step, is talking about it, getting it out there. If you have things that you want to talk about and that you want to discuss, go ahead and send it to me. We can talk about it. If anybody wanted to come on, you just hit that button. I'll bring you on. We can hear your opinion about it. Real talk, real people. You guys are real. I'm real. We're out here dealing with the things in the world. We expect the celebrities to say stuff and to do stuff, but they're not going to say things. They're not going to do things because they have an image to maintain. We are the ones who are really dealing with the stuff. We're the ones who are really out there. And, we are the ones that can fix our community. We can't wait for anyone to save us. Nobody is coming to save us. We have to save ourselves. Okay. So if I can help with that, that's what I'm here for. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, I got to leave you with be you, do you, be who you are, and do what you were put on this earth to do. Thank you guys, and I will see you next Tuesday.